Alrighty guys, how you doing? This is Pixel back with another Pokémon Champions video, and today I wanted to showcase my Scovillain team I made, using some inspiration from other top teams and such. So let's begin. The Scovillain, the showcase Pokemon. We have Moody before the Mega, just so if I want to protect or use a double Mega, I'm able to get a Moody boost and potentially use it without needing to Mega, or getting any additional stats like special attack or defense, special defense, you know, stuff that could actually speed, like stuff that could matter once I Mega as well. I don't think Chlorophyll doesn't really matter too much. I'm not running Sun personally, like on this team, and Insomnia doesn't matter at all because we're the only sleep moves, well, besides Hypnosis, we bypass with the grass typing. So the only thing that would really scare us is Hypnosis, and that's kind of inaccurate unless they're running Milotic, so it's not the biggest deal in the world. Moody is definitely the way to go, I think, with this guy, especially if you're running Mega. I do want to show the full team before I start. I forgot about that. So here's the Scovillain. We have a Milotic, we have an Aegislash, Sneasler, double Mega with Aerodactyl and Scovillain, and then we have a Scarf Hydreigon. So let me just get into what differentiates the Mega Scovillain from the base Scovillain. So we're running obviously the Scovillanite to get Spicy Spray, and we're also getting pretty decent stat boosts. So yeah, so what Spicy Spray does is that when any move, no matter if it's special, physical, if it makes contact, it doesn't make contact, as long as it damages you, you burn the enemy, which is kinda crazy. And by kinda crazy, I think it's absolutely insane. I think this is one of the best abilities in the game. And on a support Pokemon like this, with this typing, it's kinda crazy. So, I guess we could just talk about the typing first. Grass and Fire is really good right now. The only thing that you get hit super effective by is Flying, Poison, and I believe... what's the last typing? It's definitely Flying and Poison. Rock. The last one is Rock. So I mean, those are all pretty popular typings right now. You have Flying with the Aerodactyl, Rock with the Aerodactyl, Rock is everywhere. And so is Poison with Sneasler. Sneasler's everywhere, so Poison's everywhere. You also have what's it called? Gengar with support with the poison stab moves and stuff, and Glamora. But I mean, besides that, like, it's not that bad, and you're not really scared that much of the Flying types and the Rock types, since they're all physical attackers. Besides, I guess, Pelipper, so and Dragonite, which is the exception. But like, for example, I was using the example of Aegislash. Not Aegislash, I'm sorry, Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl can't one-shot Scovillain, and it gets burned. So the Dual Wing Beat actually is a 3-hit KO onto Scovillain, and that's without Leech Seeding and Protecting, which probably could make it a 4-hit KO. Sneasler also can't OHKO it. It's a 2-hit KO with Dire Claw, and I think every physical move in the game probably doesn't kill and in revenge gets burnt. So right now I'm using Wolfie's spread. Actually, my apologies, this is not Wolfie's spread. This is the wrong spread. It's 1915, and my apologies. It's 1915. This is Wolf spread. I've been using Wolf spread. Let me actually adjust down here as well. It is 1915. Sorry, guys. But yeah, 1915 gets us to with max HP. So, and Bold Nature. So we're boosting our defense even further, which is going to be really good because we're basically a physical wall. And we're mitigating a lot of physical damage. So you have 172 HP, 142 attack, which doesn't really matter. I guess it kind of matters for like foul plays and stuff. So you're getting hit kind of hard with foul play, even though you're not invested in attack, but it's whatever. 158 special attack, and then 136 defense and 120 sped F, and then you have 95 speed. So like overall, it's not the worst. Like for a support mod, it's pretty good. The negative is that we don't have an item, but we kind of make up with that with Spicy Spray. Like, that's such a good ability. We have Redirection, we have Sustain with Leech Seed, Protect, and Overheat. Overheat's our big damaging move on a support Pokemon. I think it's really big in this meta. It's very hyper offensive, so you want a lot of damage, or I guess I should say burst damage. So let's start talking about the other Pokemon. Let's go with Milotic. So Milotic, I think is one of the best water types right now. Milotic. There's a lot of ways to run it. I saw that the winning team for the 10K Victory Road tournament was running Coil with Hypnosis, Muddy Water, Recover with lefties. This is the exact one. Same stats and everything. This is what I mean by it's very inspired by other teams. A lot of the spreads are other people's spreads. But we have Muddy Water, which becomes 100% accurate with 1 coil. You have Hypnosis, which is 100% accurate, 99.9 or 99.8% accurate with 2 coils. And then we have Recover and Lefties for sustain. Competitive counters, a lot of the stat dropping moves, and Intimidate. So that's really big. Which does really help with the team as well. I compare Milotic with something like a Aegislash or my Sneasler. And you can't really just bring in Sin on that because now you're just boosting competitive, right? Yeah, so with Coil, what makes it so strong is that this Pokemon, Milotic, becomes not only a special wall with like really good HP, really good speed F, but also a very strong physical wall. So this and you have so much sustain. This Pokemon is a tank. This is the wall. The Mega-Aerodactyl, stand aside. The real wall is Milotic. You have a crazy typing with just pure water. Muddy Water for spread damage. You have a chance to lower accuracy, so you can even bullshit. Like this team is evil. I'll tell you right now, this team is evil. The most evil team I've ever played, bro. Because you have the burns with Scovillain, you have Leech Seeds, like chipping them away. You have accuracy drops on Muddy Water. You have Coil to boost your defense and accuracy. You have Hypnosis. This is like this is crazy. And then we have next up. I think did I cover everything about that with the Milotic? Yeah. Basically, the last thing I want to talk about Milotic. It's basically just the defensive backbone of the team. Like everything could just cycle into Milotic. Like Milotic is just really good, like defensively paired with the team. Like you have that Fire Water Grass with just these 2 mons. We have not Fairy Steel. We have Dragon and Steel. No Fairy on this team. But we have some fighting coverage and flying coverage. So Aerodactyl and Sneasler, I love that core. I used it last weekend for the grassroots tour. I thought it was very, very strong. So I wanted to implement it on this team. And then we have you know, like a bunch of other Pokemon that would love to have my Milotic or the Scovillain switch in. Even the Hydreigon, the AG, like these 4 are just defensively like so good with this team. Next, I have the Hydreigon. Yeah, let's just get to the Hydreigon. So the spread is just basically maximizing speed with attack. I'm not really worrying about bulk too much since I'm running Scarf. Maybe I could calc for, I have 2 speed def. I have it on HP in the game. But maybe you can calc it for like a Dragon Claw from something, like from like a Scarf Garchomp or something, since it's pretty popular. But in all honesty, I don't think it really matters too much. Like, just know that you're slower than Garchomp and you're fine, right? Or you could make it lock into like Rock Slide or Earthquake, and now you're just basically just like immune to it. Like you're taking nothing, marginally taking any damage from Rock Slide. So, so let's talk about the moves. Dark Pulse, pretty good with flinching, and it's Dark Stab, so it's really good. Draco, Dragon Stab, burst damage, Heat Wave for fire type spread damage. Sometimes it's like it came up in some of my games where Heat Wave would win me the game, so I think it's a really good tech move. And then the last move, my favorite move on the set, Snarl. Snarl is so broken. It's so broken because I could just lead Hydreigon plus Milotic, or Hydreigon plus Scovillain, or Hydreigon plus Aegislash, and just take no damage from either the special or the physical side. It's crazy. It's absolutely bonkers. I'm telling you right now, this is the most evil team. I've been saying it. Like Snarl on this team, like I feel like I'm clicking Snarl more than Dark Pulse. I'll be honest. I'm definitely clicking more than Draco Meteor. Like, insane. I do want to mention with the Hydreigon, you're outspeeding the Scarf Basket Legions, which is really good because then you're hitting it with super effective Dragon Pulse. Scarf in general just lets you outspeed everything in the game. Like Scarf Hydreigon is not getting outsped at all since you're hitting 150. So basically you're hitting 225 speed, which I'm pretty sure Mega-Aerodactyl can't even hit with Speed Booster, can they? No, they can't. So you're outspeeding every Pokemon in the game that's not Scarfed or without any like speed control or priority effects, right? Yeah, and I think that's about it. I guess I could talk about the coverage. Dark and Dragon is really good paired with AG Slash and Sneasler. AG Slash, Sneasler, and Hydreigon pair so well offensively and defensively, since the coverage is just so perfect. And I guess I'll talk about AG Slash. I think AG Slash, like the Milotic, is one of the most like slept on, super broken Pokemon right now. I think AG Slash might even be better than Milotic in some cases because you can use it outside of these like bulky teams or outside of like the Sun teams, right? So first off, just let's talk about the typing. The Goldango typing, Steel Ghost. This typing is broken. And then we can talk about the base stats. Like, dude, the ability stance change. You're able to switch your attack and defense whenever you attack. So effectively, if you're using the Pokemon properly, you're hitting effectively 680 base stat total. That's like, is that more than? That's more than Mega-Aerodactyl and way more than Mega-Scovillain. So you're basically running like almost a triple Mega team if you use it properly, right? We have Spell Tag as the item to boost our Ghost type damage. And on this team, I apologize. The in-game spreads will reflect it, and I will show the rental code in the end of the video with the updated version of this team. This is just me on Showdown putting up like the teams, just like thinking about what to put. 100% run Iron Head on the AG Slash. You one-shot the Floettes. You one-shot what's it called? Frostlass. To be fair, Frostlass is probably better to hit Poltergeist, especially if they click what is it called? Aurora Veil, right? You just hit everything super hard with this Pokemon. It's crazy. I do want to mention with the item. I think people run Citrus Berry on the AG Slash. I'm not opposed to that actually at all. If you think Citrus Berry works, try Citrus Berry. I personally, I feel like the damage on Shadow Sneak and Poltergeist might be more important, considering the team has no priority besides Fake Out from Sneasler. So I think Spell Tag plus Shadow Sneak is pretty good. I'm not too worried about the sustain, especially since I can just click Leech Seed and then pivot out into AG Slash, right? Anything else? King Shield lures attack even further. So if anything makes contact with your King Shield, you can neuter their attack even further. And with the amount of bulk on the team, like if you get like if you have AG Slash in the back as like the anchor, even Milotic you can have on the back as an anchor. You just keep mitigating their special attack and attack with burns or coils or just taking good trades, KOs, snarls. AG Slash can just take games. Like there's like, if you get rid of his resources, there's nothing they can really do, right? And it's the same with Milotic. These two Pokemon are like your checkmate Pokemon, right? I mean, of course, every Pokemon team can be a checkmate Pokemon, but most of the time you're going to be seeing it's Milotic, AG Slash, sometimes Hydreigon, sometimes Sneasler. I rarely see Aerodactyl be that piece, but you know. I'm going to talk about the spread. Maximum HP, because only 60 HP is really low, so maximizing that is the first must-have thing. Its attack, well, actually, let's talk about this defense first. I optimize this defense to lift any attack from King Gambit. Max attack, Adamant, Kotal Cleave in the shield form does not KO AG Slash. It does not. So you force a double up in every scenario. You don't die to Earthquake from Garchomp or Stomping Tantrum. You don't die to the adaptability Wave Crash from Basculegion. You don't die to the 50 base power version of Last Respect. So if they lead Basculegion, you can get a Shadow Sneak off. And they're forced, like, they can't kill you with Last Respects or a Wave Crash. And if they do, they take a lot of damage from the Wave Crash. So Last Respects does KO once you kill a Pokemon, so be wary of that though. But again, if you have Hydreigon on the field, like your Dark Dragon, like you hard wall Basculegion, so you're not really super worried about that. But yeah, you hard wall Sneasler on a lot of like Pokemon and teams right now in the meta. AG Slash, just from the typing alone and the stats, like you are insanely bulky, and you wall a lot of stuff. You don't. I in the games, I live a Shadow Ball from Mega Frostlass, and I Revenge KO'd it. I lived a Heat Wave from Mega Delphox, and then I Revenge KO'd it. Like this Pokemon is absurd, and that's just with max HP 3 Speed F, and then the 11 defense for the King Gambit, and then it just dumped the rest in attack. I hit the bump and attack on the sword form, so it would hit I think 197 attack. So that's crazy. Aerodactyl is the second Mega on the team. I preferred the second Mega over Scar or Sash. I mean, because I think there's some games that Scovillain just you can't run it in. Like there's games where Scovillain just doesn't do anything. So having an Aerodactyl there with an Aerodactylite becoming the fastest Pokemon in the game with 100 and I believe let's see 150 speed, we're hitting 202 speed base. That's insane. That's insane. So yeah, that with I'm with Adamant Nature for more damage. I'm 190 after Mega. Before I'm 157. I'm still outspeeding Adamant Sneasler. I'm not sure. Am I beating? I'm losing the Jolly Sneasler, so do keep that in mind when you're running this team. Jolly Sneasler outspeeds base Aerodactyl, but if you Mega Aerodactyl, you're outspeeding, and then you also KO it with Dual Wing Beat. I've seen Dual Wing Beat actually one-shot Sneasler in one-shot, because you're getting Tough Claw boost, Stab boost, and it's also off a 135 attack stat. Dual Wing Beat, I think even at -1, it will still OHKO Sneasler, so that's really good. Rock Slide one-shots the Charizard, and it does really good into the fire and flying types in the meta right now, like the Pelipper's and the Incineroars and stuff like that. So it's really good to have that coverage. And of course, you have fast Tailwind. Very, very important to have right now. I think everything needs Tailwind if you're running any form of offensive team. And Protect, we have Unnerve in the base ability. I mean, it's still broken right now. I don't know when they're going to fix it. Maybe in the patch tomorrow. They're dropping a patch. But yeah, Unnerve will be really broken once it gets patched. No more Citrus Berry procs on your Sinistras if Aerodactyl's on the field, right? And the last Pokemon I want to showcase before we get into the games is Sneasler. I wanted to run the Sash with Unburden. Unburden hasn't come up in many games. It came up, I think, in 2 or 3 games I've done on ladder and in-game and on Showdown, where you break the Sash, you live at 1 HP, and then you Unburden, Revenge KO something. But there's times where, because Sneasler's just so naturally bulky, that you can live a hit and it won't proc the Sash and you don't get the Unburden boost. But I don't really want to run Poison Touch because it kind of fucks with the Milotic Hypnosis and the burns from Scovillain, right? So yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Poison Touch, but I think Unburden is fine. We have Fake Out for Fake Out with the Aerodactyl. We can set up Tailwind, or we can set up a Leech Seed maybe, or we set up a Coil. So Sneasler Fake Out is pretty good on this team. Sorry, I'm having the hiccups right now. Dire Claw for poison coverage. You want Adamant, so you one-shot most Floettes. I'm thinking you might be able to one-shot almost every Floette. That's not like hyper bulky right now. Same thing with the AG Slash. You get the Iron Head that will one-shot every. This is a one-shot every. Doesn't matter any amount of bulk. AG Slash is one-shotting if it's at neutral Floette. Dire Claw I think might depend on the spread of the Floette. Close combat, obviously, strong fighting coverage. You need that on the team. And Protect, yeah. I mean, we're going Adamant. I prefer. I think I will say this right now. I think Adamant is better than Jolly in 90% of scenarios for your teams. If you want a good damage dealer and you just want, you know, a fast Pokemon in general, like Sneasler's, the Adamant Sneasler, I think is the wave. The reason I got second place at the tournament is because I went Adamant Sneasler over Jolly Sneasler. So, yeah, I think that's the wave right now. And we're running Sash, so we don't have to worry about bulk at all either. So, yeah, Instant's a little bit of a threat, but on a closed team sheet, they see the Aerodactyl, or not the Aerodactyl, they see the Sneasler, they see the Milotic. Like, I'm not sure if they want it. I feel like Instant could be pretty good here, I won't lie. Since you wall a lot of these Pokemon, but if you position yourself properly, like if you have a Milotic or a Sneasler or Aerodactyl in the field, like you could do Instant pretty easily. Even Scovillain should be fine because you could just Leech Seed it and just chip it out. Yeah. So this is a version of the team. Again, this is going to be Iron Head, and yeah, I think that's it. So let's get into the games, and I'll see you there. Here we go, guys. We are bringing Scovillain and Mega-Aerodactyl onto the ladder. Aegon. Here we go. This is a great team to showcase. So here, I'm just thinking how I want to do this. Aerodactyl Milotic. I punish any intimidates. Hydreigon. I don't know if I want to bring Sneasler. Probably Sneasler is the best. I think Scovillain's actually pretty decent here too. I could take out the Sinistcha, I can neuter the... Well, he has a lot of spreads, so I don't think it's actually worth it bringing him. I think Sneasler's probably a little bit better. Yeah. I don't think Aegislash is too good either, with the Hydreigon. I mean, I could probably live an attack from the Hydreigon, I just can't really do much damage besides Iron Head. And like, what is he really doing into like half these Pokemon? Half of them he beats, half of them he loses to, so it's like... I think I'd rather just go Sneasler and just get good damage. Alright, let's get my points back, chat. Let's get up to 2,000. Aerodactyl, Milotic, and then he has Hydreigon, Sneasler. Okay. Okay, I didn't get flinched. I was 90% sure I was. Alright, that's big. Big coil on my part. Now here I'm gonna dual wing beat Sneasler. I think I'm gonna step a second coil. Yeah, because what the fuck is he gonna do? And then I'll click recover next turn. Tailwind if my Aerodactyl is, and if not, I bring in Sneasler. I think I put Sneasler? Yeah, I did, so I could fake out. Showcasing Mega-Aerodactyl game 1 is pretty good. I really only brought my two games. Okay, so we Scarf Hydreigon. Hopefully I don't get flinched here. Okay, and I land the dual wing beat. That's great. Second coil, so now I'm literally just invincible on the physical side, and I have a really good special bulk. I'm taking marginal damage. And I'm about to be fast as heck. Zardy, alright. He's gonna try to Solar Beam here. I can Tailwind Hypnosis here. That is definitely a play. I'm just worried about the fucking Dark Bolts, man. He's gonna target the Aerodactyl, and then... I flinch here, it's kind of Jover. I'm gonna go for the Rock Slide. And I'm gonna Hypnosis the Hydreigon. Oh, he's Mega X. I mean, that's still fine. That does really good damage to the Zard, okay. Don't think the Zard is killing my Dragon Dance, okay. And I flinched. Damn, okay. I'm just gonna click Tailwind. Recover. Okay, as long as I'm not flinched, I should be fine. And of course I get flinched. Yep, it's about my luck. Okay, luckily we still have Sneasler in the back. I'm assuming the Hydreigon is just going to target the Milotic again and just fish for another flinch. I don't think I'm going to get flinched 3 times in a fucking row. I live on 1 HP. Okay. Ay, bro. That was probably the biggest piece of BS ever. I'm gonna recover a second time, since he's definitely gonna target. Yeah. Oh, thank you very much. I really appreciate it, Charizard. Now I win the game. You should have targeted the Milotic. Crit doesn't matter since we're adamant. And now we're basically at full-on Milotic, so we should just wow out everything. Oozes the back. Incineroar, my guess. Yep. I mean... I'm not missing any muddy waters. As long as he doesn't crit me with like... I think even with a crit I'm fine. Yeah. And now I just KO his Charizard. Like, you can fake out. I don't mind. If you kill my Sneasler, then my Hydreigon comes in, and him and the Milotic will clean up. And we're still full HP. Yeah, that's why Milotic, I think, is so freaking broken, bro. Dude, that coil set is actually so busted. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. And that was even with the Scovillain. Alright. Let's get another good game in here. Manseer. What do you got, buddy? Alright. Another Sun team, and he has an Aerodactyl. Well, good thing I have my own. I think it's another what you just did last game. Cause like Scovillain's a little bit better here because he has the Garchomp instead of the Hydreigon, but even still, like if I set up my Milotic, I just wall, and then my Hydreigon outspeeds his Garchomp most likely. I mean, I don't know if he's Scarf, but I feel like most people aren't Scarf anymore. I mean, he could be. I want to put it against him, but it's like he might just be Scarf because he could do Scarf Earthquake next to Aerodactyl and Charizard. The last month Sneasler again. Like, I could also just go Scovillain, but again, like I really don't think it's worth it here. Every physical attacker he has does good damage into. Yeah, I'd rather just have Sneasler and just revenge KO something. And AJ Slash is even worse here, I think. See, I think we're in the same 4 as last game. I'm assuming this guy is gonna be Sun Charizard, but maybe he's X as well. I don't know. It's literally the same exact team from last time, except like 2 differences. Okay, he lit the Garchomp variant, which is better for us actually than the Sneasel variant. And Mega Evolve. I'm gonna click Rock Slide. Coil. Do I want to match Tailwind though? It's probably the way to do it. And then yeah, I just Coil here. He's probably just gonna click double Rock Slide. Or not double, Tailwind Rock Slide. If he's Scarf. No, he's not Scarf. Okay. That's good for us. Now we know that our Dragon is gonna outspeed his. Yeah, he is Rock Slide. Okay, but he's slow Rock Slide, so I really don't care about that. I'm just gonna protect and Coil again, because like, what really can he do here? He wants to try to get rid of that Aerodactyl, I think. Yeah. Because here, like, I'm not really taking any like significant damage. He's just trying to flinch me out. So if I get the Coil off, then yeah, like I just dodged it, but I can still get flinched. And I did. Okay. Yeah, because if I get this Coil off, now I'm just basically invulnerable. Now here I can click Rock Slide and then Muddy Water, or I can just say I'm gonna go Hydreigon. I don't know. Yeah, I definitely think I want to do that. We're gonna go Hydreigon, and then we're gonna click Muddy Water. And this Garchomp is kind of pinned. Yeah, I'm fine with that. No biggie. Whoops, not Dark Pulse. We're going Draco Meteor. And Muddy Water. Okay, I don't think our Hydreigon is dying, so I can just pivot him out this turn into like Sneasler. What's crazy is that just didn't even KO. Melodic. Alright, it's fine. It's a stall Pokemon. We have no special attack. That's crazy, though. Alright. Well, actually, now that I think about it... So he's bringing in Zard. I'm gonna Draco the Aerodactyl. And I'm gonna Hypnosis. Oh, but he might have Solar Beam. I mean, if he does... My Aerodactyl just wins me the game, I think. So... There's that. Okay, so he is Charizard Y. He's probably gonna click Solar Beam. Which means I can still cycle out my Hydreigon. Protects, totally fine with that. Totally fine with that. He has to click Solar Beam here or he loses. He does click Solar Beam. So there's not really a net gain on his part. If anything, it's actually net gain on my part, because now I can just go into Aerodactyl and Rock Slide him. Yeah, that's fine. Well, even here... No, it's probably better for me to keep the Sneasler in the back. Oh, he has Zone Milotic. Didn't connect? Nope. That's funny. Alright. Now here comes the flinch games. I have to pivot out my Dragon here, I think. I just need Rock Slide to hit the Charizard here. Okay, he protects. Then next, let's hit the Milotic. Completely fine with that. So he's not set up Milotic, which is really good for me. Now I can just click Dire Claw and Dark Pulse and just try to... Oops. Try to fish for a Poison or a Sleep or something. Para. Okay. I think this game is pretty much very heavily in my favor, but I'm not gonna say nothing until it's over. You could pull out some super BS with Milotic. I wouldn't be surprised. Never mind, I just kills. Oh, I crit. Alright, that's one game down. Actually, no, it's 2 games down. I'm tripping. There was a Charizard X before. Charizard X, Charizard Y. Making our way up from 1900. Bro, I've been seeing everyone on Twitter being like 2300 and stuff. Like, it's so disheartening. It's like, man, I wish I could be playing right now. But I got like work and school and so much stuff, so. I think I'll play 2 more games, this one and the next one, as like a good showcase. Maybe these are fast games, I could get another one in, but let's see. I hate how like it just takes a year to load the picture. There we go. Alrighty, well this looks like a pretty good AG slash game. Pretty good. It's not the greatest, but then I can just go Scovillain. We're good. Scovillain AG slash. Well, ooh, hold on. Scovillain AG slash. Sneasler. Last Pokemon. It's probably gonna be either Milotic or Hydreigon. Milotic is pretty good into those 3 Middlemons. And the Delphox, I'm pretty sure is just gonna try to bring Floette. And honestly, yeah, I think we're going Milotic. Hydreigon's pretty good into Delphox, he's good into Floette. Well, he's not great into Floette, but he has the mitigations. With the Snarl for my allies to just kind of get rid of him. I have AG Slash and Sneasler to get rid of it, so I think this is fine. I think we'll try this out. We have an Anchor Milotic. So you can take some pieces out so that Milotic can clean up at the end. He has a pretty decent team. It's very similar to what I'm running, except I have a redirection and talent support. Yeah, I'm not worried at all. Matter of fact, I think I want to. But no, we're good. We're good. I'm about to say I want to be careful of. Oh, he could be sub. I think it's fine. I think we're just gonna redirect here, and then I'll just poltergeist the Delphox. Okay. I mean, we're fine. He Megas, is he gonna protect or sub or what? He might Heat Wave here, but I think we're fine for my Heat Wave. You know what? I've never done this calc, so this is a good place to see if I die to a Heat Wave from Mega Delphox. I don't think so, but let's see. You know, maybe I get absolutely fried. No, we're good, okay. So as long as AG Slash doesn't just miss Poltergeist, I think we're fine. Let's go, Mega down. So here I'm a little bit worried because he's probably just gonna bring in his, what's his name? King Gambit. Yeah. So I want to protect here. And I think I'll send out protect. I'm thinking about sending out either my Sneasler or my Milotic. I think Sneasler here. I'm thinking. Milotic. Get Coil. I'm gonna bring in Milotic. It might have been better to bring Sneasler, but I want to see the calcs. He's gonna fake out my whatever, it doesn't matter. Oh no, just click Dark Claw. That's fine. Kind of what I expected. And then he's just gonna Kotao my. Yeah, let's see how much damage this does. Nothing. Okay, perfect. That's what I was thinking was gonna happen. Because now I can just Rage Powder and start coiling up. Then I can bring my own Sneasler in. my Quail is faster than his King Gambit. I think so. I mean, not. I think I should be definitely. Yeah, my Lax is pretty fast. Unless he's Swords Dance, please don't be Swords Dance. I don't think they are yet. No one's really running Swords Dance no more. Oh, he crit me. Fudge. I mean, we're fine. I could just go Sneasel and Fake Out. We're not really worried. I'm gonna Fake Out Recover. Alright. Pick a cover again. I want to see if I can get rid of that King Gambit. Okay. Triple Berry, perfect. Perfect. It's actually absolutely perfect. He has Basket Legion in the back. I know that for a fact. I think it's better for me to coil here. No, he's Garchomp. Not asleep, please. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, he's kind of getting unlucky, but... yeah, I'm about to say. Gonna put Close Combat again into his Garchomp. No recover. I just need to get one recover off, honestly. And I should just win the game. This is fine. I mean, like, he has to target the Milotic. Fuck me. I fucking knew it. Alright. Well, we're still getting leftovers. It's whatever. And we should still be able to KO because he didn't target my Sneasler that turn. I'm pretty sure I just win if I get rid of this Garchomp, no matter what. I think AD Slash should take care of the Sneasler with one turn of burn plus a with King Shield, and then I do Shadow Sneak. That's what I was looking for. I think his win con is like getting a double protect here and then just like close combating my Sneasler or something. I don't know, bro. Yeah, he didn't go for it. Oh wait, no. Trying to get rid of my fucking Milotic. That's not the win con, bro. So we're speed tying, I think, our Sneaslers. Did I win like every speed type before that too? We forfeited, alright. The strength of the team, chat. The strength of the team. That team was basically fully physical and then 2 special megas. And just one shot the mega and now he just walled. Like, oh my gosh. Fully broken. Alright, we're rank 2. I don't know what that means. The issue with this team though is the games take kind of long. It's not very, well, I want to say it's very long. It's kind of long. Because you do have the fast-paced modes with like AD Slash, Hydreigon, what's his name? Aerodactyl and Sneasler, but you also have the slow mode, you know? Alright, this team has Prankster Tailwind and Frostlass. How do I want to do this, man? This is actually a weird team. Scovillain is very good here. So I think I do want to go Scovillain. I might want to do the double mega. That might be the way. Scovillain. I want to Scovillain in the back. I think I do. I think I want to lead Aerodactyl in. And Sneasler, perhaps? Or Aerodactyl and Hydreigon. No. Aerodactyl Milotic, Aerodactyl. Let's do this. Fuck it. I don't know. I don't think this is gonna be good, chat. I don't think this is gonna be good, but fuck. Okay. I fucked up. All right. This team is so weird, bro. Cause like everything is good, but it's just an order of bringing stuff. Cause I don't know what the hell he wants to do. Yeah, I kind of knew that's what I was to lead. Okay. Well, good thing I kind of led what I did a little bit. Not really. I just gotta hope that this Shadow Ball doesn't rape my my AG Slash. Am I Milotic? Don't fudge, bro. Alright. I'm gonna dual wing beat of you. Thinking I would love to have 100% accuracy, but I think with the snow I have to go Poltergeist. Tailwind, fine. He can only kill one. If he can kill one. Yeah, like, can he kill here? Or Shadow Ball? Nope. Yeah, AD Slash is the freaking GOAT, bro. This Pokemon is the freaking GOAT. That did nothing! What? Aerodactyl, you're a fraud! Well, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Because this is gonna one-shot. No! No! No, 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 no. No, 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 bro. No, no, no. Do I have Sneasler in the bag, bro? I think I do. Oh my god, bro, there's no freaking way. There's no frigging way. I have to rock slide. I'm gonna shadow sneak. Dude, is that even enough? Shadow tag, sword boot. Let's fucking try it, bro. This game is over. This game is so over. Never mind, it's not over, chat. It's almost over. There's 3 turns to Tailwind on his side, 2 turns. I think I have to go Sneasel here. I'm fine. Yeah, that's okay. Need to protect. If he protects, then we're kind of effed, bro. If he protects, we're kind of effed. I should have probably thought of that. He's a ghost type in the back, right? He does protect. Shit. Okay. Well, is Tailwind over? I think it is. Yeah, and this is his last turn of snow. Big. Oh my god. That wasn't a crit, was it? No way. Yeah. This guy's the freaking GOAT, bro. Oh my goodness. And we still have a turn of Tailwind. Who's in his back? Yeah, I can Gambit. And his own Sneasler. Okay. We're still kind of effed. We need to get rid of that King Gambit. Like, need. Rage Powder. No. Here we don't protect. I don't care about my Tailwind. I don't care about my Tailwind. I have to bait out his Protect. He didn't go for Protect. Can you click close combat? Okay. What the fuck do I do now? I guess I just do this. I don't know why he... Yeah, I mean, like, what the actual fuck was he thinking, man? If I had just locked in that the first turn, I would have won. That's so crazy. This guy made a super misplay. How many turns are tricking me? The tail ones? Yeah, one more. He's gonna sucker punch close combat. I think it just wins him the game now. I mean, I don't know. I'm just gonna hope he misplays, I guess. I don't know. He's burned on a Sneasler, so maybe he just doesn't sucker punch. He misplayed, chat. This guy's horrible. Oh my god. We clawed out a win. Like, what the heck is he doing, bro? This guy is so bad. And he sash, okay. It doesn't matter. It's, oh my gosh, dude. Am I the GOAT or what? Am I the GOAT or what, guys? I don't know how I won that game, bro. That guy is horrible. Go. Yeah, let me, not click Sucker Punch on my King Gambit, bro. I think he tried to get, attack boost. Like, he got greedy. Alright. 4-win streak, I think. Yeah, it's been about an hour, so I'm gonna end it here. Thank you everybody for watching the video. Maybe I'll post more about this team. I have some other videos planned, so if I do this team, it'd be after the Glamour team. I had a comment, I might put it up right now. That was talking about how they wanted the Glamour team shown again, so I will be planning another showcase of the Glamour team, maybe some updates in the near future. Probably either at the end of this week or the beginning of next week. I am pretty busy, so unfortunately I can't do all the videos I want to do at a reasonable time, but I will give a little sneak peek. The next team, I guess I'll just show you guys. The next team I have planned will be this Delphox team, and either the Delphox team or the Glaceon team. I'm not 100% too sure right now, and then I'll get back on the Glamour team. The Delphox team I brought to a second place finish at the first grassroots in Connecticut, so I'm kind of happy about my performance. I mean, I definitely could have played better. Probably could have won if I really locked in, but I lost to Lurcy, so I mean I'm not butthurt at all. He's a really good player. And I might do a video because I have the VOD as well saved, so I might put that into the video as well. And then of course the Glaceon team. This is a Bright Powder Glaceon Snow team with Snow Cloak, so that's gonna be a fun shenanigans team. It's not gonna be super competitive, but I think it's still good enough to win. So we'll see. That'll be the next video after the Delphox one. So thank you very much for watching. please make sure to like and subscribe. And if you like Scovillain, please tell me. Please let me know. I have 3 Scovillain teams I have ready, so if you want me to showcase more Scovillain, let me know in the comments. Yeah, have a good one, guys.